Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Settlers 2 with me, Alpha and the Romans. So, we are starting the second mission by a dialogue, third day of the second year. We have reached the second island, which appears to be uninhabited. The stock of tools belonging to the good old Tortius is slowly being used up. We desperately need a metalworks to make new tools. Okay, so that's a new building. We are going to start by doing sort of what we did last time. We're gonna focus on, because we have food and we have some stones. We do have some geologists and we have an army. So I think we're gonna just start by setting up a barracks here. And we are going to do... Actually, that gives me an idea. Let's dig up the road. I'd like to make one sawmill here and a second sawmill here. It's gonna allow us to create a fairly good structure here. Cool. So we got two sawmills set. We got two woodcutters. So they will cut the wood, which will be transported to the sawmills. And we will need a bit more, I guess. So let's build two. What the hell did I just do? That is so weird. So we have two like that. So this main road will basically take the wood from the woodcutters and they will be transported into these two sawmills. So we saw that two sawmills and four woodcutters seems like a good start. And I'll create two foresters here. They can be just connected like this because we don't need that at all. I'm also going to ask the geologists to go here so that they can survey this piece of mountains. Because if there's some coal or iron, we might deal with it immediately. And we might want to look into getting some quarries running here. Okay, so this will be a bit of a tough road, but we'll deal with that when the time comes. We'll also need as many fisheries as possible, so let's check how many fishermen we got. That is going to be the first, piece of... Okay, so we get 8? Am I seeing correctly? Yeah, 8. Okay, so it's gonna be the first source of food for us. So one fishery, second fishery, and let's build a third fishery here. I'm not sure how to connect you, quite honestly, so let's do it this way. And we could build something here that would work later on. Okay, so we can build the metalworks. Those would just create tools for us, so it's gonna make sense to have it close to our headquarters. Okay, so we found iron and we found coal. That is pretty neat. So I can start by one coal mine and one iron mine. We're gonna see how that's gonna go. You will just connect like this. And come on, don't we have another geologist there? I thought we had 4. Or did they already leave? They did. Well, we found some water, obviously, so that's not so bad, but we'll have to set up for the raw resources done in no time. Basically, we have one coal mine, one iron mine. We'll have enough wood and stone, which is great, and we'll even prepare the metalworks. Now, oh, I haven't connected you, did I? Okay, so let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. We'll have 3 fishermen working here. And once these are done, we might actually go ahead and build some farms, because the food seems to be fairly important for us. Now, I won't be able to do... Well... Actually, I think this might be a good place where to have the... Because we'll have iron and coal here, so having... smelters and blacksmith here might be a bit more useful. Now, will you find water there? That's the important question. Come on, show me. Nope, no water here. So I could potentially build an iron smelter here and a blacksmith, couldn't I? Okay, so let's do that. Iron smelter and... yeah, let's do it like that. Oh, donkey breeder. We have the donkey breeder available now. Okay. But we built the iron smelter here and we're gonna build the armory here. So they connect quickly to the mines. And... hey, okay. So we got another diary update. We advanced a short distance northward and came across a fellow countryman. He was the only survivor of another shipwreck, and he is very happy to see other humans again. We were also pleased. This man is a brewer. If we ever get into warlike disputes, beer will lift the courage of our people. A soldier needs much more than just a shield and sword. The man also tells us of ruins that he has discovered on the island. I fear that before long we will need to be more careful. Okay, so that leads us to expand further. So there is a potential to go this way, and I guess this way, really. So let's do it so that we can put in some more buildings if we need to. Now I might just want to build some woodcutters here to get rid of this area, because we don't seem to have enough space to be able to utilize this properly. Okay, do we have any of the geologists back? We do, we have 2. Let's ask one here and one here, and we'll see if they can find a bit more. So woodcutting operation is done. The fishermen are working. The headquarters are working well. Tools are being carried out everywhere. Quarries are up. That is good. So what's the current... okay, we can build a brewery. We found some resource. Advance into the interior of the island. Pay close attention to the supply of provisions and raw materials. Yeah, that is a good advice. We have... how many more woodcutters? We have 11 more woodcutters and 9 more foresters. I'm thinking I might want to just go ahead and build another sawmill here, just for good riddance. And actually I let them cut out this entire area, but well, why not? Let's wait for them to finish the mines though, because that... okay, so you are already preparing here. But I don't have access to more coal. I would need to build another guardhouse here, which kind of is a bad idea. We'll see if we can find some good coal down here that would work slightly. If not, much better. Yeah, I could get another iron mine if I wanted to, but I don't know if that is a good idea. So metalworks are being built. We'll need to find some planes for the food production. I mean, we can fish all we want, that's not an issue, but eventually we need something else as well. Yeah, once we remove the stone from this area, we will be able to put more buildings in here, but... yeah, I might just want to clear this out completely and then just burn the buildings down. Might not be a bad idea. Let's actually do it. And I'll put the coal mine... where is it? distribution of goods. Coal mine up there above the iron mine so that they are a bit better supplied. Now we do have some coal, we don't have iron, but whatever. Yeah, this area is really rich in coal, but I might have screwed myself up by building in the central position. I thought that we might be a bit better off. I should have built like 2 here and 2 more here, but whatever. Oh yeah, there's obviously no water at the beach. That doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Okay, so I'm already working. Oh, and we're actually running fairly low. I went quite overboard on this, didn't I? Be more careful, Alpha. I mean, yeah, I think the second sawmill is going to be okay, but let's chill for a bit, shall we? We get another diary. We found the ruins. They contain the building plans for a watchtower. Nice! What is the origin of these structures? Who built them? I fear that peace will soon be at an end. Advance into the interior of the island. Pay close attention to the supply of provisions and raw materials. So... oh, okay. Whoever is or was on the island knows all about the building trade. We found the ruins of a mighty fortress of exemplary construction. Our architects have already drawn up a building plan. So yeah, this is the watchtower building, and this is the castle building, which is actually extremely expensive. Or fortress in this case. The watchtower is a bit cheaper, quite honestly, but whatever. Okay, so if we can find any more coal in this place, I'm going to ask the geologist to go down here, where we made space for some more mines. So let's ask the geologist to come here. Anymore? Nope, we got just 2. And I think I could build a new... or our first farm here. There's a lot of stone everywhere. It's in the way. This area is heavily forested. But this area seems suitable for plains. So, or, you know, for farming in the plains. Or in the plains. Damn. That was... I caught myself in a big mistake. Okay, so the watchtower is a level... it's a house building, right? You needed this tile for it. Oh no, we can't build it? Build it? What the hell? Oh, we can! Oh, this was just a small one. And we can't build it here because it's too close to... the barracks. Okay, gotcha. So I suggested we start building the watchtowers, because the fortress is actually really hard to build, but I think... oh! We found the ruins. They contain building plans for a watchtower. Now we should consider building fortifications. I'm more convinced than ever that we are not alone on this island. This is not a watchtower, this is a guardhouse. Okay, so I forgot about this building. So we can build guardhouses, and I think they host 3 people. That might be the reason why I thought that the barracks contained 3 originally. So let's build a couple of barracks next to get around. Okay, we got coal here. That is good. Oh, and gold. Okay, that serves us well. Yep, coal found, gold found, and new buildings. So getting the military buildings that we need. But I really would like you guys to come and scout this area. I can't build the gold mine here. Well, I can, but I won't. If you won't tell me that it is sensible. And I'm still not sure where to build the farmlands. I think I could build a farm here. And I guess I could build a farm here. And we could build one here. So that would mean that we have 3. and the mills we would put somewhere, but I can expand a bit further and see if that works. Cool, gold mine. That is great news. Okay, let's do it like this, and we'll see if it works out. We got 2 sawmills now running at maximum efficiency. We got 4 woodcutters. We got metalworks. Okay, so they need wood and metal. We got iron smelter and armorer ready. They're waiting for the coal mine and the iron mine to start working. And we're building another coal mine and another gold mine. I'm gonna try to whip up the farms next, if that is possible, so that we can start funding, start supporting a mint and proper production of iron and everything. You know what, I'm gonna actually, distribution of goods, I'm gonna for now lower the distribution of metalworks to 0, because even though that it seems like a important place, I think it will be more important for us to get our military up first. So, a small update on our situation. We are finishing the first set of guardhouses. One is here, one is here, and one is here, and we made plans to build a watchtower over here that's going to give us access to this area. We finished a gold mine and a coal mine here, so those should start working very soon. And another fisherman has been built somewhere, I forgot where. We got 3 here, and oh, he's not finished yet, but we're building here. And I changed the roads here a bit because we found water here, so let's start with a well. That can't really hurt. Now you can see that I also put out a couple more woodcutters because I figured out, what the hell, we're gonna cut out all of these trees to make a bit more space for farms, and it doesn't really change the fact that we'll have this core sawing, tree planting business going. So they will just be present without any woodcutters, and once they chop down all of these trees, I'm gonna plant more farms. The first one that we started here is going along nicely, which is good. And we are already producing weapons and shields fairly nicely. However, we're not really making any training happen. So I have a feeling that might really be connected to the brewery, because from what the game said, we won't get any soldiers, or you can't just train a soldier using the sword and shield. So maybe for the second mission you really need a brewery going so that it works. I'm thinking of pasting brewery somewhere along the road from the farm. I guess this might be a good area. And seeing what it's gonna require. I'm pretty sure it's gonna require water and grain from the farm. I mean, that's the basic ingredients for beer, but what the hell do I know? Well, the first guardhouse is just done, and there's not much here. So let's just put 2 fishermen here and... Wait, nope. God damn it, game, why are you doing this to me? And actually, I'm gonna call in a geologist to see if there might be water here, because if there is, this would be a good place to have another well. We have one here, you guys know about that, but having more couldn't hurt. And this road is becoming quite tight and packed, and we are out of donkeys, so we will need to build a donkey breeder, which we didn't have in the previous episode, but in this one, well, there you go, there's going to be a donkey breeder. And it's safe to say that the guardhouses take way longer to build than barracks. But I like the strategy of building the barracks first to get you going, and later on switching to guard towers, watchtowers, and once we encounter any enemy activity we can switch to fortress, which we know would be a good plan. I also think that we desperately need more mines, but for now I think I'll be okay with this setup. I mean, we're not in a hurry, and unless we find more coal and get the farms running, we don't want to overwhelm ourselves with too much demand for food anyway. Another diary. Our territory is expanding and transportation routes are becoming longer and longer. We must build a storehouse so that we can respond more quickly to the needs of our people. Okay, so we got a storehouse then. And what kind of building is it? It's a house. Okay. Well, I'm gonna deal with that soon. However, kind of interesting is that I have a feeling, and I'm not entirely sure about that the guardhouses are giving us more territory than the barracks, because this one actually made it so that we can now build another coal mine and another gold mine here. So that's kind of cool. And as you can see, the watchtower is taking forever to build, and that's not even the fortress. So these buildings really should be utilized only when you need them. Okay, there's water here and there's water here. Will there be water here, or will you guys never gonna check the spot that I actually want you to check? Because they want everywhere except here. And that is irking me to a level that I cannot describe. Come on. Will you not go here? I mean, if we remove this road, I think it might be possible to build a house over there, but... Why? And now you're leaving. Of course you are. Of course you are. Why did I expect any different? So let's call in another geologist. I could just, like, wing it, but with my luck... Nah, you know what? Let's just wait. I mean, we already have a well. And it's working, so what do we want? Okay, this looks like a great spot for a second farm. So let's do that. And we can still build another building here to expand. So we'll have 2 full sets of farms. I like it. I think this road might... No, this road is good. I could go like this. Yeah, that seems like it could give a space for another field. I don't know, I'm trying my best. And of course he's not checking that place. Where's that other geologist that we called? Here, okay. I'm gonna give it one last shot and see if they check this spot. It's like the only spot they haven't checked. And if they won't, then, you know, too bad, we're just moving on. I'm building it anyway. But having 2 fisheries up here is actually a pretty good thing to have. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Finally! After all this trouble. And you can see trees slowly disappearing, so we're freeing up space for more farms, which is gonna be great. Come on, give me that. Yes! Okay. So I can build another well here. Farm finishing, brewery finishing. We're building up a stockpile of boards and stones. We're making shields and swords. So let's see how the brewery is going to do. And I'm preparing to build another set of mines here. But I'm gonna wait for them to actually finish some of these buildings because, yeah, we are expanding quite fast. Let's check it out. Well, our territory is increasing, so are our buildings. Inhabitants-wise though, we're doing as good as the computer, and merchandise, well, we're a bit better. Military strength is much higher, but we haven't minted any gold yet. And productivity is not as good as the AIs. Gotcha. Well, we can't mint any coins if we don't have the mint up. So I'm just basically building a stockpile of gold, but let's see. We don't have any mint, right? There's the brewery, slaughterhouse, metalworks. I thought this was the mint. Oh, that's the... Here's the mint. Okay, so I haven't built the mint yet, so we'll have to fix that soon. So an interesting thing is happening. I have noticed that the huge amount of trees that we cut actually created an insane jam here, and I was thinking a bit about how I could fix that, and I found out that I could connect this road, and as it turns out, voila, they're transporting things around. So the AI is smart enough to find alternative routes, and that tells you to actually build more than one way and connect with as many roads as possible, because while we are having a bit of an issue here, the wood for the donkey breeder that we really need is going to be transported around, which is great. So kudos to the game for, you know, being this well programmed. I find that kind of interesting that that is working. And yeah, they can't farm here. Okay, well, that's really bad. But I guess I could cut it out here so they can have more than 3 fields. If I got this one out as well. Oh, I can't. Well, I still think I can just connect this, say, here. Doesn't really matter, we'll create an alternative route, and that's gonna give us 2 extra fields here. So I'm fine with that. I'll actually do it this way, which might help with another field here. Okay, the fisheries are done. We have our first watchtower too, which gives us access to even more mountains, but I decided not to overexpand for now and just wait a bit until these huge gems are solved. I mean, the donkey breeder will be necessary for that, but it's good that they find an alternate route. But as you can see, the gem is happening here as well, so it's unfortunately spreading. But with these guys actually running out of trees to cut, it's gonna fix itself. I'm not really afraid that that wouldn't work, but you know. Let's just do another connection here. And we can go and create another connection here, which is arguably pretty good. And I'm gonna put a flag here so that our geologist can check this area. If there's more iron or anything, that would be good. As I said, I want to build more coal mines and more gold mines here. I know that there's gold and coal there, so that's going to work, but yeah, the gem needs to go first. Anyway, I guess that's all for this episode. We have established ourselves pretty well, even though I managed to completely overload the city with wood and stuff. But hey, it seems that it's clearing out here. Yeah, this poor guy though is just keeps going out and in and can't really get out of the sawmill, so that is really a big bummer. But at one moment he might just come out and lay down there. Come on, go there. You can do it, buddy. Right now there's not enough. Go lay there. Lay there. Or maybe he already did, and there's sawing there. Okay, so I guess you can see that the gems actually fixed once they start transporting things on alternate routes. That also fixed the problem. So I might actually build yet another farm here, so that we get another place of another source of wheat. That means we'll have 1, 2, 3 for now, and there could be another one here. So 4 seems like a good idea, right? 4 seems like a good idea. Yeah, and we got 6 more farmers. So, yeah, cool. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.